Our next exercise is multiplication of decimals. You must have seen certain example like 2 into 2, we know it is 4. 14 into 2, it is 28. But when it comes to 1.4 into 10, 3.4 into 0.001 and so on. Here we will study how to multiply these decimal. First we will see multiplication of decimal and then we will learn the division of decimal. Now see, there are two ways for this. The first way is, for example, if it is given 3.2 into 1.2, now we need to multiply it. So there are two ways. The first way is remove the decimal and insert the denominator in the denominator, make it in power of 10. Like if I'll remove the decimal, so it will become 32 upon 10. Why 32 upon 10? Why not 100? Because after decimal there is only one digit. This we have done in earlier classes also. In my earlier lecture also I have told you the digits which are present after the decimal, we need to insert the same number of zeros. Now since here was just one digit, so 32 upon 10 into, remove the decimal, 12 upon 10. Now we can simply solve it. The first method is remove the decimal and solve it. Now let's see the second method. Let's take an example. A question is given 1.28 into 4.2. Now we need to multiply this. So see class, whenever you see any number in decimal and it is asking you need to multiply it, so for an instance forget that decimal is there. Matlab, for some seconds forget that it is a decimal number, think it is only a normal integer. So now we need to multiply 128 and 42. So 8 into 2 is what? 16, 1 carry, 2 into 4, 2 into 2 is 4, carry 1, 5, 2 into 1 is 2, then put here 0, 8 into 4, 32, 4 2 is 8, that is 5120. Now if we add it, we get 5376. Now see class, how you need to place the decimal. Basically the multiplication of decimal, what we need to do is in the product means this product which we have finally obtained. In the product we should place the decimal point such that the number of decimal places in this product should be equal to the sum of number of decimal places of the decimals multiplied. That means, see, there are two numbers 1.28 and 4.2. okay, take it as part A, take it as part B. Now we need to count the total number of digits after the decimal. So here there are two digits, 1 and 2, here it is 1, so 2 plus 1 is what? 3. That means what are the total number of digits after the decimal? 3. Now we should place a decimal point in the final product such that the product is equal to the sum of number of decimal places of the decimals multiplied. Now since decimal there should be 3 digits, 1, 2 and 3. So start counting from the right hand side and go towards the left. That means from the right hand side, that means from the extreme end, go this side. So total digits after decimal should be 3, 1, 2 and 3. Place the decimal here, 5.376. This will be a final answer. For example, if it would have been 1.28 into 4.26, for example, so where we would have placed the decimal? We would have placed the decimal here. Why? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, total number of digits after decimal is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the decimal would have been here. Okay. Now that was an example of a simple number. Now let's see an example in multiples of 10. For example, if a question is given 4.012 into 10. Once again, forget that decimal is present, simply multiply the number considering it as a normal integer. So 4012 into 10, the answer will be what? That is 40,120. Now again count the numbers after decimal 1, 2 and 3. Here there is no decimal. That means we should place the decimal such that after decimal there should be 3 digits in the final answer only. So once again we need to count from the right side and we need to go towards the left side. मतलब right से हमको count करते हुए जाना है left की तरफ कब तक? Till we attain this 3 decimal places. So 1, 2 and 3, 40.120. This will be a final answer. We can also simplify it and write it down 40.12. Why? Because see, 0 has no value. Okay, so we can write down 40.12. Let's see one more example. 212 into 1000. Now we need to multiply it. Sorry, it's 2.12. Okay, 2.12 into 1000. Again, the very first thing, forget that decimal is present here. Simply multiply it. So 212 into 1000. Okay, 2,12,000. Now we need to put the decimal. So once again, see, after decimal how many digits are there? 2. That means from the right hand side start counting. So 1 and 2. That means here we will place the decimal. Okay, let me write this answer properly. There are 2 digits after decimal, so start counting from the right side 1 and 2. That means we will place the decimal here 2120. We can simplify it and write it down 2120. Why? Because after decimal there are 2 zeros, it has no value, so our final answer will be 2120. So the moral of the talk, how you can solve the question? The first way, if it is given 2.12 into say 1000, either remove the decimal and after the decimal how many digits are there, place the same number of zeros, that is 100 into 1000. This is the first way. The second way is multiply the number considering the number is normal integer. Once you multiply it, see after decimal how many digits are there. With respect to that, in your final answer from the right hand side start counting and place the decimal there itself. So this is how you need to solve. Now one thing which you need to see is here, it is written decimal point is shifted 1 place towards right when multiplied by 100, 2 places towards right when multiplied by 1 place towards right when multiplied by 10, 2 places towards right when multiplied by 100 and 3 places towards right when we multiply by 1000. See, it means what? You see, the question was 4.012 into 10, but when we got the final answer it is what? 40.12. That means the decimal point it just shifted 1 place towards the right hand side. This is your right and this is your left. Here it was 35.01 into 100, 35.01, okay, 35.01. But when we got a final answer, this decimal point it moved here. That means it shifted 2 places towards the right. Similarly, in the third question, the question was 2.12, but in the final answer, this decimal points it shifted 3 places towards right. That is 1, 2 and 0. This means what? That whenever we multiply any number by 10, the decimal what is given in the question it just shifts towards 1 place in the right. When we multiply by 100, it shifts 2 places towards the right, and in case of 1000 it shifts 3 places towards the right, and so on. In 10,000 4 places, and on and on. Now this is a normal trick so that you can take your answer directly. One more thing, see, insert zeros to the left of the product so as to complete the decimal places as required. See, when you need to do such things, in the question it is given multiply 4.32 into 0.012. First simply multiply it. When you multiply 432 into 12, you get your answer 5184. Now count the decimal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are total 5 digits, but if we see here are only 4 digits. So what to do now? We know we need to count from the right hand side. So 1 from the right hand side, 1, 2, 3, but where is the 4th digit? There is no such 4th digit. So in such cases we do what? In such cases we insert a 0 on the left hand side. Why on the left hand side and not on the right hand side? See, if I will put a 0 here, so it will be what? It will be the wrong procedure. We need to put the decimal towards the left hand side, because whenever we put decimal we move from right to the left. So but obviously we will put decimal, we will insert 0 on the left hand side. This is what it is saying: insert zeros to the left of the product so as to complete the decimal places if required. Here we were in requirement of 5 decimal places, so we inserted 0 towards the left hand side. Now straight away come to the exercise. Let's see the first question. Multiply 4.39 into 3.7. Okay, so write it down. This is question number 1. 4.39 multiplied by 3.7. Again, for an instance, forget here is decimal, simply write down 439 into 37. Now you need to multiply it. Multiply 7 into 9 is what? 63. 6 carry, 7 into 3 21, plus 6 27, 2 carry, 7 into 4 28, 30, 0, 3 into 9 27, 3 3 is 9, 11, 13. When you add it, 3 14 2 6 1 16243. Now we need to put decimal. See how many total decimals are there, how many digits are there? 1 2 and 3. That means in a final answer we should place decimal such that after decimal there are 3 digits. Once again start counting from the right. 1 2 and 3. That means what? 16.243. This is our final answer, option number D. Let's see question number 2. Multiply 3.99 by 100. 3.99 into 100. Once again forget that here is decimal, simply multiply 399 into 100. You can write it like this: 399 into 100. It will be what? 39,900. Okay, now we need to put the decimal. See, after decimal there are how many digits? 2. That means from the right hand side if we go, we will put decimal here. It will be 399.00, that is 399. This will be a final answer. But do remember what we just learnt here, that means you can tell answer directly also, that the answer will be 399, because here we saw na decimal point is shifted 2 places towards right when we multiply by 100. We are multiplying by 100, decimal point will shift 2 places towards the right, that means 399. See, when this decimal point will go this side, so answer will be what? 399. That means you can take your answer directly also. Now let's see this question. 0.00001 by 1000000. Looking like a very tough question, but one of the easiest question. Let's see how. We will solve this question directly. What you read here, that when you multiply by 10, decimal point shift 1 place towards right, by 100 2 place, by 1000 3 place. Same concept we will do here, but do remember one thing class, this concept is only applied when we are multiplying any number in form of power 10, that means in multiples of 10, then only this format will be 100% accurate. Okay, now see, as per this, the decimal point will shift how many places towards the right? Count the number of 0. 1 2 3 4 5. That means the decimal point will shift 5 places towards right. So 1 2 3 4 5. That means a final answer will be what? 1, because it will be what? 1.00 etc. So a final answer will be 1. This we can take it out in fraction of second. So this is our final answer. Now next question is 0.001 into 0.001. Now see, in such cases we will use the old traditional method, that is removing the decimal and placing the number of zeros respectively. So it will be what? 1 upon 123 1000 into 1 upon 1000. That means the final answer will be 10 lakh. Okay, 6 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now 1 upon 10 lakh will be equal to 0.000001. You must be thinking how this answer came such quick. Just in the coming exercise I will tell you how to do the division of decimal. Okay, right now this will be a final answer. This I am going to tell you in a next coming exercise after 2 or 3 questions only. Let's see a next question. We will see question number 5th. So see class, these are very simple question. You must be thinking कैसे करें क्या करें. Normal. It is written what? This by this. So first multiply these two. Whatever the product comes, multiply it by this. So 0.001 by 0.001. We saw the final answer. It is what? 1 upon 10 lakh. Either you can write 1 upon 10 lakh or directly write down this answer only. So we can write. We'll straight away write this answer. 0. into 5000.75. See, the reason I wrote down this answer because after counting the number of decimal places it will be easy. Let's count number of decimal places. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2. So 6 plus 2 8. So we'll start counting from the right hand side. First write out the answer. Answer will be what? 5075. But is this the final answer? No. Let's see how. When we counted the number of decimal places, so they were equal to 8. Start counting from the right. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now there are no digits, so what? We just read here, insert the number of zeros. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Place a decimal here. So this is a final answer. 0.005000075. This is a final answer. Now this is the question and we need to solve. Very easy. First solve this. Whatever the final output you are getting, multiply it by this. So now as per the BODMAS rule, first we should add 10.57 and 0.0006. So add 10.57 and 0.0006. The answer will be what? 10.5706. If you don't know, I am telling you how you need to add such things. See, 0.0006, write it down like this. This is basically rough work, okay? 0.0006 and 10.57. 10.57. Now we are having no digits given in the question. Simply place here what? 0. When you will add it, you will get 6075. That is 10.5706. But this is rough work, okay? This should be done by these children who are in standard 4th or 5th. You all are seniors, okay? So you know how to take the answer directly. 10.5706. Write it down. 10.5706 minus 3.75 into 0.01. Now 10.5706, when you subtract it from 3.75, you will get, oh sorry, here it is 0.001, okay? We will get 6.8206 into 0.001. Now when we multiply it, see, count the number of decimal. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Start counting from the right. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. This is a final answer. 0.0